Hi, Susan.
Hello, Miss Danica. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning with the 50 family.
Good morning, guys. Thanks for watching us.
Yes,
We're
yes.
getting more and more, and tell your friends. And we'll jump right into what we mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Facebook now doesn't think you liking us is sufficient.
No.
So we ask you kindly, if you do like us, to just go one over and hit the heart so
Please
that
love us instead.
please love us instead so that Facebook will like us. And really, that's literally what it means is you have to now love us in order for Facebook to think you like us.
Exactly. Of course,
Whatever.
we can't keep up. We are
We
doing,
try. Yeah,
we do, we do,
we
we do.
brought Diana on and she's going to do a video with us so you can put a face to a name, but she does social media. She does it for my real estate and she does it for some other companies. And that's her job now because it is impossible to keep up on it. And I hired her several years ago for real estate because I went, that's all I'll be doing. I won't even be able to go sell and pay my bills.
Yep.
So, yeah, that was a new surprise she just found out and shared with us.
Oh,
And
yes.
secondly, we are moving our YouTube live just based on YouTube's recommendation. So it's a trial, not to say it's permanent. But right
Yes.
now, we are going to move it to 5 o'clock Central. So if you want to
Yes.
see us live and engage with us, you don't have to engage, but if either way, or if not, just go back and watch it whenever you want on your free time.
Yes.
And finally, again, we are, in case you forget, look right behind Danica and I. We are WT50 plus spelled out because some sites don't like that little plus sign. So we spelled it out. You can find us anywhere, all of that just by typing it in.
Yes.
The what the 50 plus is
Hashtag.
hashtag do at if you're doing something fun and crazy and you think of us, oh my God, this is what it's like to be over 50, because that's what the plus means, not 50, because neither one of us are 50 anymore. We're in our 50s. Then put at and type in our WT50 plus. We will
Yes.
immediately get notified that you're communicating with us so we can respond much quicker.
And that way we know what you guys are up to as well, because you obviously know what we're up to because we always tell you. But it's really fun to be included in all the things that you guys do so we get to know our audience better. So please, yeah, I love that
And
idea.
learn.
And
We,
learn. Oh,
we want
yes.
to learn from you because we're all in this getting older, plus and minuses. And I'm going to be doing a video soon on my greatest gadgets ever. And as Danica knows, I pride myself in being that friend that finds those amazing gadgets and shares them with you. And my friend Kathy blew me away with a gadget she showed me. I bought one. Two of my friends now have bought one because I love it so much. And I'm going
Awesome.
to be like the news. Stay tuned for the next video to find out about that amazing greatest gadget ever.
Yes, and we will put make sure that we have links to the gadgets on our cool we have a cool shit tab on our web page, and so you can find the links directly to where you can purchase those. And of course, 99% of them are going to be Amazon because that's what we do. We
That's
love
what
our
I do.
Amazon.
Like today, I have on my just arrived Sheen top. So I am a little Sheen shopper too.
I am too.
Anthropologie. There's several that we'll do the shout out when it's something else. But yes,
Yeah,
Danica's
of
right. I do
course.
about 91% of my Amazon, and we're going to make it so simple and easy for you. If I have a whole outfit on, or if Danica has a whole outfit, Diana's working right now that you click on our little link that will be in the comments. You can see the shirt, the jewelry, the makeup, whatever you like about it. You don't have to scroll and figure it out. You can just click on what you like, and it's going to take you right there where you can purchase it. How
Absolutely.
cool is that? I actually picked
Absolutely.
that up from another lady that I follow, and I love her fashion. And she did that, and I said, "Oh my God!" So some of you won't know this because you didn't have Sears, but if you're, I know the age you're going to know it if you had a Sears. Do you remember Granimals when you were a kid?
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's what it makes you
Yes.
think of.
I know. I
When
wish they
you
had them
figured
for
out this
Emerald.
color blouse goes with this color of pants, where you're like, would have never thought
Or
of combining those, but Granimals works. That's what
I
we're kind
know.
of going to do for you. So if you're over 50, you're not sure how to dress when you get over 50. I mean, dress however you want, but if you're wanting
Yeah.
hints or things that work, and again, never thought of,
Oh yeah.
going to start doing that. We're going to
Yep.
have our greatest. And so I'm glad Danica said cool shit. So all of our little titles, we wanted to be creative. We didn't want to just say fun gadgets or
No.
whatever.
Yeah.
Traveling, we're doing on our traveling. And again, share with us because I would love to know an awesome place that I have not been that I need to be because it's in your home state or you traveled there. Tell me. If I'm interested, I'll put it on the bucket list and then I'll do a what the 50. when I get there and do a shout out to you if you want it. If you want to remain silent, Danica
Anonymous.
and I've talked about this so much. I have two friends that will absolutely positively not go in front of a camera. I don't know why they're gorgeous, but that's their thing. I respect it. But
Yeah.
I have one now, we're compromising. I will be doing, well, Danica and I will be doing it with her, hopefully time wise, doing a video. You won't see her. I might just put like my bear or something so you at least can reference a second person in the room, but you'll hear her audio. And
Yes.
the reason I want to do that is because she is a total smart ass. And now she is watching me more often, as she told me the other day when I went and had lunch with her. Miss Kathy, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm throwing you under the bus. You committed. So, and what I love about her, and I think this is goes into so much of what we do is one to understand things you're getting over 50, how to deal with it better, happy to be happy about it and realize it's
Yeah.
the best time in your life. And one of your
Embrace
girls
it.
I just was telling you about on TikTok said, I was miserable in my 30s, but I'm happy in my 50s, even though, maybe not happy with weight gain, wrinkles, blah, blah, blah that comes. Girls' Day Out. We do this, we make sure we do it. We were a little past because of the season, but oh my gosh, you go have lunch with your girlfriend. And then we went and, of course, had to see what the shops had in new because that's us. Drive it home. I'm just like, God, that was the therapy I needed.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes.
I was thinking about it in the middle of the night when I was up. That's a whole nother story. You can watch our live. You can get that story.
Watch episode
But
58. You'll find out, show them your hand, what happened to Danica. And we're happy she's alive and not in the hospital this morning. Now, that
yes,
ought to be enough to make you watch 58.
no, that is. Oh, look, now it looks like I raised my hand. I love
And
it.
you just,
Yeah, I got rid of it. I'll get rid of it
that is so funny because it switched me back down to the bottom. And I
Yep.
went to move it. It says, you cannot move a video while someone has their hand raised. What the hell does that mean?
Because it's when like watch, I'll do that and watch my hand go up. It's like just
Let me know you have a
automated.
question,
I have a question, and so it'll put you
and
at
it
the
moves you
top.
to the top.
Exactly. And so then if like the hostess, if we had 10 people on here, we could see if somebody had a question without them saying, you know, whatever. It's interesting. It's kind of
I
cool.
did not know that. That will come handy in my real estate Zooms when I have a question. I made a
Yes.
little sign that says question.
Yes.
And so when I have a question, I hold it up, and the teachers always crack up. They're
That's
like,
hysterical. Oh my
I
gosh.
didn't
I
know I
love
could
that.
do
No,
that. So
don't
that's
change.
why.
Don't change. Just keep doing that because that's brilliant. I love it. Oh my
That's
gosh. No, but we were talking about going out for the girls thing. With Emerald, I have a 7-year old, which all of you at this point probably know. If you don't, now you do. And so it's not as easy, right? And the girls are
oh,
so good. She'll come with us on some things, but at the same time, big girls just need girl time. I need girl time.
adult
And
time,
so I'll
adult
find
girl time.
somebody adult time. Yeah, I need to adult once in a while in a fun way, not just a take care of things way. But so I'll find somebody to watch her and she's, whatever, and we'll go do things. But even last night, we went downstairs to our neighbors and played games. And Emerald did her thing. She actually is getting to where she can play some of these games now because she's,
Right.
getting older. But still, just that social time. And I literally, in the middle of the night, thought that's one of the things that keeps us young is the social time. And we need to get out with our friends and we need to do that. We've talked about this a few times here and there, but I love that. I love that you do the girls' day and I'll do it from time to time too. And,
It's not
I need to
even
do it more.
keeping us young. It keeps us alive longer,
Oh,
scientific, proven. I don't think
yes.
there's anybody that has ever disputed socializing keeps you alive longer. And you saying the games, it's so funny. I went back to Indiana for my girlfriend's birthday party that she didn't know I was having for. Well, not just surprise I'm in town for your birthday. And in Indiana, because it's cold a lot of the months, it is still a huge state that people get together and play games and play cards and play, etc.
Yep.
So my goddaughter and my godson, and now their extended family, which really makes me feel old, came over and the kids were able to play this, sometimes better than us. We played that heads up game.
Oh, yeah. That's
Oh
fun.
my God. We laughed so hard, had a blast. And the funny part is my godson is young enough, plus he's just very young, and I mean this in a compliment, very young spirited. So some of these things would come up, and we in our 50s were like, I don't even know what it is. How am I going to tell them, you know? And he would know it, and the kids would know it. And then when it would come up for him, again, the kids would know it, and we're all like, okay, stop for a moment. What the hell is that?
Explain. Yeah.
So we know how you gave that clue and got it right away.
That's
So,
funny. Oh, yeah. I've done
so
that
that you
too.
feel your age. But I agree, get back to even just your silly playing Monopoly. And anybody that's followed us for a while, they know from day one with my grandkids, when we go out to eat, I always have some kind of card game. Sometimes I have one of those eraser things you write on it and you can erase it off. I always had something. And the reason I did that is I studied for years to be a child psychologist, went a different route, but give kids something to do when they're in a restaurant and they will not drive you insane. They're bored. 5 minutes to a kid is like 5 hours to us, and we really do forget that.
Yeah,
5 minutes, 5 hours. So when they're
absolutely.
waiting on food for 10 hours, it has been an eternity. They are bored and they are going to become obnoxious.
Yep, I take stuff for Emerald to do.
Oh, it just happened to be right here. That's funny because I had it in the other room. My granddaughter, the youngest one, loves this. So I bought this, I think, literally at the Dollar Tree. It's the old,
Draw.
yeah.
Yep. Isn't
And
that awesome?
now they're so cool, you don't even have to shake it. They have a little button,
It
erases
just
it.
clears it.
Well,
Yep.
if I hit it right, it does. I swear it does, people. And it's in color. There we go.
Yep.
And whenever she's here, she goes and grabs this and she writes me something.
Well, that's
She
cute.
always has some little quote she puts in, and she's very artistic, so she'll normally draw this
Draw.
adorable
No.
picture, which I actually just erased, but she will
Whoops.
notice next time what happened to my last picture.
Yeah,
Uh,
I was ready for a new one. But no, I do the same for Emerald. I try to always remember to have something with her. We have a backpack in the car, so she has things to color, things to draw, because I won't let her get on a device during dinner.
and I'm glad you just said that. It is a wonderful alternative to giving them the iPad. And I'm
Yes.
not totally anti-iPad, as of course as an adult, have times and places for it.
Yeah.
But anytime you can entertain them otherwise, coloring, crossword puzzles, things that make them think,
Yeah.
use their brains, use their hands, engage, and even better off if you can. Obviously, if you're with a group of ladies and a group of kids, that's different. But
Right.
when I go out with the grandkids, and that is the purpose, nobody else is in the room, I'm playing those games with them.
Sure.
Now,
Yeah.
the only thing I will warn you, again, if you follow this, I don't have biological, let me try that again. Hold on. No, biological children.
Yeah.
I got my children as stepchildren and stayed family after it. But kids cheat. I did not know this. I was the youngest of five, so I didn't know this. They are the cheatinest little shits ever. And they're bad. And I tell them that. If you're going to cheat, be good at it. You suck.
Yeah, because I
Literally
yeah,
just saw you take that card from the bottom.
you catch
I
them
just
every
saw you
time.
do. Isn't that funny?
It is. Oh yeah. Oh
So I
yeah.
kind of give them the life lessons, which, half the time I can see the look like, whatever.
Yep.
You don't cheat in life. You only cheat yourself, literally. And that is true. You
Well, and
know,
I always tell Emerald that if she's going to cheat, then I'm not going to play.
well, I do that too.
I won't play with cheaters
I give them
until she
the second
learns.
time, and then I'm like, the first time, okay, I'll give you a little effort for trying it. Second
Yeah.
time, nope, you're right.
Yep.
Yeah, not
Exactly.
okay with
Nope, exactly. And I'm not against the iPad. She has her iPad and stuff. Like yesterday, she came to work with me and she was just having a hard morning and just crying. We have those days, right? And so I let her take it and just watch it and hang out and whatever. And she did her thing.
it.
She had her crunch too, but no, I agree. And it's, again, it's not a judgment to anybody that lets their kids do their iPad or whatever at the table. That's your family, your kid, your whatever. But I'll be singing and I'll look out and there's an entire family from grandparents to grandkids all sitting like this. And my thought process is, why are you going out and spending money on a dinner and not talking to each other? And Emerald,
It
most of the time,
amazes.
will just have conversations with me and whoever we're out to dinner with. She's really good about that too. A lot of times, she doesn't even need anything to do. But
And I go to a very nice restaurant, and it is socially unacceptable in a nice restaurant to have your phone out, and I like that. They don't say anything to you. I mean, some will actually, and some will have signs, but you look around and no. The
people are actually
point
talking.
is whether you're going with family, friends, and that covers everything, I guess. Don't need to go on. You're going out to dinner to visit. Well, you're supposed to be going out to dinner to visit with Danica.
Yeah.
If Jane wants to visit with me, then Jane needs to call me when I'm not out to dinner with Danica. She doesn't know, so, but she should not expect me to stop my current situation to
And
go
answer.
over.
If there's an emergency, or I have my phone by me because obviously I have a daughter. But if it's anything less than that, then I don't answer either.
No.
No.
And I tell client, when I go out and I'm on the clock off until 8:30, 9 o'clock. I do shut it off now at that time. But I will tell clients if I have something in the works, I'll say, you know what, I do have something going on. I will periodically check it. I'm not going to just sit there and wait. I
Right.
say about every 15 minutes, I'm going to check. And when that particular one comes in, I may need to step out for a few minutes. I'm
Yes,
sorry. But I normally will tell them that before we even go. I mean, I
exactly.
normally will say, guys,
Yep,
I'm going to engage with you as much as I can. But, and people respect that. But
exactly. Oh yeah, if I'm expecting something, I'll do the same
and I
thing.
used to be that person. So I have to admit it. I was the person that had that phone sitting there anytime it dinged. I had to make sure, it was an important call, but 9 out of 10 it wasn't.
Yeah,
But every time I didn't realize my attitude thinking was at that time, see, getting older, there's a perk. Sitting
absolutely.
with you, Danica. I mean, I'm here. I am listening to you, kinda.
Are you? But are you?
But are you?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I had to
Yep.
learn that that's very rude to do to my friends and family.
Well, yeah, it's exactly. It's like, why am I going to take time to come and see you and spend money on lunch if you're going to
Look
be
at my
not
head.
there?
Even though,
Might as well
look,
just go by
today
myself.
I have this lovely bun, but
Oh,
you
I
don't
love
have to
your
stand at
bun.
it the whole time.
I love your bun.
Ah, yeah, I'm going for that. I have appointments today that, professional. I know what I'm
Yep.
talking about. Look.
I love it. I
Ah,
love it. No, I'll get cuter later, but no, so I do. I love it. And it's yeah, keeping social. And with my job, fortunately, I'm social all the time. I have wonderful people I talk to all the time. I'm getting my exercise, I'm getting music, I'm getting social on a daily basis pretty much. So that's cool. But I still need the different kind. I still need the kind where I can sit down and relax and
oh,
enjoy.
well, and sometimes I need no social, just like your job and mine. We are everywhere we go, we are socializing with customers and clients.
Yeah.
So sometimes I just want to go eat by myself in a restaurant that I know nobody knows me
Yeah.
and just have that moment,
That's
or
hard to
come
do
home
here.
and have that moment. It is more well, and when I was there full time, how I able to get that is I did go to Harlingen, Brownsville, or McAllen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, sometimes there was a risk, but it was a lot less risk. Or I'd take a weekend and go to San Antonio
Yeah.
because I knew it would be a miracle, though it could happen, but likely I'm not going to run into somebody I know. And just, I think maybe that goes back a little as strong as my opinion. As strong as I feel it's important to socialize, absolutely. I think it's also important sometimes to just have you, nobody around. Sometimes I go to things, I'll go back again, like the animal adventure, which they should start paying me now as much as I promote them. And we need to act because they're in
Yes.
this conversation. But the first time I wanted to go by myself because I didn't know if I wanted to spend 5 minutes in front of that animal or 20 minutes. And for somebody that wasn't interested in that animal, 20 minutes would have been a long time.
Yeah.
I'm going back again with friends, but it's another great thing being over 50, I have discovered. Sometimes shopping. I just want to go shop by myself because I don't want to feel, not that they maybe make me feel it. I don't want to feel like I have time restraints.
Right.
And other
Exactly.
times I don't want to go shopping unless I'm with my girlfriends.
Yep. 100%.
So
No,
again, those are things when I was young, I did not do that though. So I'm
did
glad
you?
as I've gotten older, I'm like, this is okay.
Yeah. Do you know what's funny? Because when I was married, one of my favorite things to do was just didn't matter if it was grocery shopping. Just get out of the house. I remember several times I'd be at the gas station thinking, oh, it just feels good to be by myself out in this beautiful day. And, no matter what I was doing, it didn't matter. So I'm with you completely. You've got to have that just your time.
Well, and I think that's a good point as we get older. And if we are married or living with someone, and we're spending more time because they retired or semi-retired, you got
Yeah,
to get the hell away from once in a while, and they want you to get the hell away from once in a while. I've always
absolutely.
said, way back when I was married and I was even young, all these women would throw a fit that their husbands went and played golf, and I was the happiest when my husband went and played golf. I'm like, bye-bye. I knew
Have
I had
fun.
4 hours minimum, at least 4 hours, maybe 5 or 6 if he decided to stay at the club. That was all about me. I
Yeah,
could watch what I wanted, eat when I want. Yeah, so I know, but I think especially as you get older and you are spending more time with that person, and Kathy does that, she loves her husband and she
of
has an
course.
amazing husband. She worships the ground he walks on, but she still needs girl time. And she'll
Yeah,
literally call and say, and once in a while, Craig will say, I feel like you need girl time because he can tell she just needs to have that atmosphere for the day.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
Nope, I agree. And you know what I love is that Emerald will tell me, Mom, I just need to be alone for a little while. And she will go into her room and she'll play, she'll watch a show, she'll do whatever. And I'm like, okay, honey. I love that. I'm so happy that she's learning that now.
And I'm wondering, is that her personality, or have you said something when she was younger to let her know it's okay, she needs me time?
I think maybe a little bit of both because
I think that's good for people to, and my granddaughter said one time we had a sleepover, and it's kind of the same scenario. She got up in the morning, and she's the one that I don't talk to first thing in the morning until she talks to me because I'll say good morning. She just, that's her personality. And we
yeah,
have to learn, friends, family, whatever, we have different personalities. Don't talk to
yeah.
her in the morning because it's not going to turn out pretty. She's just grouchy. But she finally, said good morning and engaged, where we're going to eat breakfast. I knew it was time to talk. But I started, da, 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 and we could do this. And she goes, Grandma, I'm just not feeling it this morning. She goes, so can you not be as happy as you normally are?
I love it. I
Which I
love
meant
it.
high energy. I'm sure that was and I
Yep.
was so glad. And I looked at her and I said, thank you for telling me. So now I understand and can respect
Yep.
and
What you
take it
need.
down a notch.
Yep.
Take it down. So yeah, that's a great point. You saying that with Emerald. And again, friends, family, whatever, when you're not feeling it, and that's come with age,
Oh,
where I
yeah.
just tell friends, I would love to go with you to that restaurant. I've been wanting to go forever, but I am just in a poo mood. You don't want me there.
Yeah. I won't be good company.
I won't be good company. And I don't want to change anybody else having a good time.
Yep. I've
It's
done the
funny,
same thing.
restaurants too. It's gotten a little better, I think. Well, sometimes not. I shouldn't say that. But anyway, the point is, I'll go into a restaurant and of course they say how many? And I said, just one. Oh, just one? Like, oh my God, you poor little thing. I
Yeah.
mean, and I know they don't mean it that way,
But it is. It's like, oh,
but I
nobody
had
loves
a
her.
hostess one time said, and I stole it from her. I said, it's just one. And she goes, oh, then you're going to be with your best company.
I love that.
I looked at her and I was like, I'm going to need to hug you. I love that. Right? What a
Yeah.
great response is, oh, you're gonna. So now when people go, oh, just one, I'm like, I'm the only one I want to be with tonight.
Yep.
Usually I get a chuckle. Sometimes I get a look like,
Uh-huh. Yep. No,
that's
but I
okay.
do. I remember when I was younger and I would go to eat by myself and I would feel kind of weird. It's
Oh,
like,
I
oh,
definitely did.
they're gonna think that I don't have friends or I don't, and it's like why I care.
Bahamuza!
Yep, yep. But then I got to where I'm like, I made myself do it, and then I would make myself go to the movies by myself and things like that. And I ended up thinking, okay, this is pretty awesome. I
That's the
don't care
exact
what people
same.
think. Yeah,
In my 20s, I could not go anywhere by myself because I
yeah.
figured, oh my God, this lady is such a bitch. She can't even get one person to hang out with her.
That's exactly how I felt. It's like, okay,
And that wasn't
yep.
true, but
It's so
the
weird.
30s, I kind of, and now, like I said, sometimes I want to go by myself. If it's a certain movie,
Yeah.
that I want to be totally focused, I'll go by myself,
Yep.
or something. Yeah. Or even
Yep.
a restaurant that I'm going there. I know what I want to get, and I don't want to accidentally be persuaded not to get it.
Oh,
And that
there you
happens
go.
to me sometimes when and again, nothing evil with them, but they're
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to get the lamb chops. Oh, I don't like lamb chops, but this looks good. And then I look at it and I'm like, yeah, like I said, no, I want the
I'm
lamb
getting the lamb
chops.
chops.
Now, my good friends know because I will totally say that to them. I'll be
Yeah.
like,
See, I'd be the one that's going, you go ahead. I don't eat lamb chops, but go
eh.
ahead.
Or, like if somebody says I'm going to get oysters, I'm like, you do you, but you do not need to ask me if I want one.
Exactly. I don't need a bite.
I
Yep.
don't. No, I don't need a bite. I am
Yep.
so good with that.
Yep. Emerald would eat them and I'd let her have them. So yeah.
Yeah, it's, again, there's so many things that or I do at least, slowly am adjusting. If he wants to say hi,
Hi,
yeah,
sweetheart.
look, right out here.
Baby.
Oh,
Hi, Fiona.
and Mama did that, and and now Raina's going to want to say hi. Can you jump up here, mummies? Come here. I know I always tell you not to jump up here. Now I'm telling you, poor kid. Yes, I know. No, it's not time for your greenies. Nice try. Um, but yeah, there's so many positive things about getting older if we just stop and think about it and remember to focus on the good. Don't get caught
Exactly.
up in the bad. Don't let it get you to where you don't want to get out of bed. Focus on the good and go with the good. Just
Yeah,
go. Girls, please stop. Yeah, please stop.
exactly.
You're gonna get,
I know I have
they
a
know
little,
it's not time, but they're trying
yeah.
to.
Well, because you're not paying attention to them, Mom. I have a
Uh-huh.
bunny hopping around somewhere. And I am
Oh,
Emerald got it.
oh, look, now we got Arena. There we
There
go.
she is.
Hi,
Hi,
Arena girl.
Rena. Hi, baby.
Best dog ever. I swear to God, she
Adorable.
is like the best dog. The other one, she's cute and she's
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yeah.
Manner
Yep.
wise, she is the worst dog. What? You gonna talk to him? Well,
Yep.
tell
Talk
him.
to us. Come talk to us because we got to go. Come say hi
Yeah,
to
I will. I
everybody.
am cute. I'm obnoxious, and I don't care.
That's
What?
right.
What? Yeah, you got to get louder. I want to hear it.
Hi, Mom.
Okay, great. Not you. You're
That
very
is
loud.
awesome. Well, awesome.
Everybody
Well,
hears
on
you.
that bark or almost
Okay,
bark, we're going to
that's a
let you
goodbye
guys
bark.
go. Exactly. We've been on for about 25 minutes or so, so it's not bad.
Time
Hey,
to say
it goes
goodbye
by
and go
fast
start my
when you're
day.
having fun. Well,
Wow.
we love you guys so much. Again, please,
Thank
like she
you.
said, shift
Remember,
over.
don't like us, love us. Comment. We would love for you to comment. And of course, we would love for you to share if you know somebody that, even if we're not your thing,
Yeah.
because everybody's thing, we're okay with that. But if you think, oh my God, my crazy Aunt Sarah would be into this shit, tell Sarah about us.